Yo, what's good, man? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Let's get right into this, man. So, 050 Chyna Brim came at Wack 100 today earlier, basically saying that, you know, Wack 100 out here clout chasing on New York. Basically, he got everything to say. He has an opinion on everything that goes on in New York pertaining to gang life, politics, just, you know, people snitching, all that shit. It's obvious as fuck to me and anybody else that has 2 ears and 2 eyes that Wack 100 does not like New York. He comes out here to do his business. He probably has a few relationships with people that he does business with. But other than that, he does not jack the East Coast. He does not like New York niggas. He don't. But 050 Chyna Brim, answer me this. How can you be mad at Wack 100 for having an opinion on New York and all the things that go on in New York when you yourself went to him with paperwork that you so-called have on Jim Jones that a lot of people are saying is fake paperwork, and you try to get Wack 100 to put that shit out on his platform and basically slander somebody from New York. And now you're mad that that same person that you went to try to get you to help you slander somebody from New York, you're mad that they have an opinion on everything that goes on in New York. You can't have it both ways. You can't. Now, I will say this. 050 Chyna Brim just started his channel not too long ago. So what I'm about to say doesn't pertain to him. It's not for him. But how can anybody be mad at Wack 100 for speaking on New York politics, New York gang life, New York culture, when for as long as I can remember being on YouTube, seeing people from New York talking shit about people from New York, whether it be from people that were locked up together, people that were in the same gang together, all you see constantly is people trying to shit on each other from New York. Oh, he wasn't really like that. Oh, he got cut because of this. Oh, yeah, he ain't really a big homie. He ain't this, he ain't that. He ain't what he used to be. He got faded because of this, all this other shit. And you put it on social media for millions of people to see. And then you get mad when motherfuckers have an opinion on it. You can't have it both ways. 050 Chyna Brim, don't be mad at Wack 100. Be mad at the fucking dumbasses that put all the business out there for Wack 100 to have an opinion in the first place. Because honestly speaking, I don't hear shit about what's going on in California and LA. And I know it's just as many, if not more, niggas snitching out there than there is in New York. But one thing they don't do out there is go on the internet and talk shit about each other. They don't go on the internet and invite everybody into their their politics, their gang culture, none of that shit. They don't do none of that shit. It's only New York that does that. Real shit. I don't see nobody from North Carolina talking about what go on in North Carolina or, you know, motherfuckers in Detroit. No, it's just New York that's doing this. It really is. So you can't be mad at Wack 100 for doing that. You got to be mad at all the people that allowed him and opened the door for him to have this opinion in the first fucking place. We all got to take accountability for it. Everybody that did it, everybody that said this or talk shit about that one and put it on the internet for everybody to see, has to take accountability for what is going on Clubhouse right now with Wack 100 and all these. I've been in that Trolls Nation. It's all these dudes sucking Wack off the whole day. Everything he says, yeah, you right. Yeah, Wack is a fucking clown. He's a clown. Straight like that. He's a clown, yo. He want to talk so much shit about New York and the snitches in New York and Alpo and all these other dudes, and then goes and sits down with 6ix9ine and does an interview with him and all that. And I don't care about that, because at the end of the day, that's business. But also, Wack 100, you can't have it both ways. You can't say that you don't fuck with all this other shit and then you want to talk shit about all the people that snitch from New York, but it's okay to do business with 6ix9ine. No, you can't have it both ways. Either you fuck with snitches or you don't. I don't care either way. I'm just saying that we have to start looking inward. Because I agree. I'd be upset when I hear this shit that go on Clubhouse and all these dudes talking shit about New York and acting like New York ain't we the mecca of everything. Hate it or love it, I don't give a fuck. If you, listen, hate it or love it, I don't give a fuck where you at in this country. New York has influenced you in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be the lingo that we talk, whether it be the fucking fashion that we wear, the music that we invented. Yeah, we invented hip-hop. Sorry to tell y'all. Yeah, and then and there's other parts of the country that are doing great in hip-hop. Atlanta has been a fucking hub for great artists for mad long. Cali got their artists. Chicago, Texas, Louisiana, everybody. But guess where the shit started at? Right in New York, in the Bronx. I don't like hearing this shit neither, man. I don't like going on there and hearing these dudes talking about New York, a place that I know and love and grew up in. And, you know, like if you, like, it's frustrating. But I come back to the reality that they opened the door for this. By going on there for years and pointing the finger at this one and saying, you ain't real right, you a fake, you a phony, you snitch, you a bitch, this, that, and the third, and putting it for everybody to see, open the door for Wack 100 and all these other bozos to come out here and say something. Like, seriously, don't point the finger at Wack. At this point, it's not even his fault. It's our fault. Because we opened the door for him to do this shit, yo. Open the door for him to do this shit, man. This dude is a clown, and he's over here talking crazy shit about New York. Talking crazy shit about everything that goes on in New York. And then is allowed to walk freely in New York, apparently. I'm not calling for anybody to kill him or none of that shit. I'm not. But all I will say is that if Wack 100, if we had social media back in the 90s, and Wack 100 was out here talking the way that he talks about New York, and then I guarantee you back in those days he wouldn't be able to come out here and just be walking around freely and going shopping and all this shit. He would if he kept his ass downtown and fucking, you know, Fifth Avenue and all that shit. But as far as him saying, oh, I pull up to Brooklyn and I pull up to Harlem and the Bronx and all this shit, nah. Somebody would have caught him lacking a long time ago. Back in the 90s. Facts. Even in the early 2000s, he'd have got his shit rocked. Real shit. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's a change of guard. It's a change in times. So look, 050 Chyna Brim, I know you're probably gonna have a problem with me saying this shit. I know you're gonna be upset or whatever. This ain't a diss video to you, bro. All I'm saying is, man, focus your energy on the people that need it, that need the energy focused on. Talk to them, talk to these motherfuckers that went for years while you was in jail or wherever the fuck you was at, and listen to all these videos, all these interviews with Queens Flip, all these other dudes that gave these dudes platforms that they eventually made their own platforms, all so they can talk shit about each other. They're the ones that are to blame for a faggot like Wack 100 talking crazy. Anyway, man, it's your boy signing off, man. Much love to everybody. Like I said, this ain't a diss towards you, 050. I don't know if you're gonna take it like that. If you do, it is what it is. I'm not trying to I'm just calling it how I see it, bro. Yeah, y'all be good out there, man. All my followers, all my subscribers, everybody that got love for me, I got love for y'all, man. Y'all be good. Peace.